What's up, guys? DB-YGO. I reached out to Ben from the YouTube channel Yu-Gi-Oh! From Zero. If you have not checked out his YouTube channel, I highly recommend going over there and subscribing, getting the bell on. He plays retro format matches on Dueling Book, and he posts daily videos, does tons of different retro formats, and he's very knowledgeable and very good at playing the game in these formats. And you learn a lot from him, so go check him out, and I'll have the link in the description as well. So anyway, I reached out to him and asked if he wanted to do a collab of sorts. I wanted to see if he wanted to get together and play some Dueling Book matches in retro format Yu-Gi-Oh! A few different formats that we decided on, and he happily agreed. So we played some matches over a Discord call on my Twitch stream, and had a lot of fun doing these, and they were late at night because I stream late at night, and so we had to break these up into a few different sessions since he is an hour ahead of me in terms of time zone. He was not able to stay up as late as I was, so, but that's okay. It was a lot of fun, and so now I'm bringing this series to you. So the next several videos will be matches that we played together in these respective formats. In today's video, we're going to be playing Critter format. If you're not familiar with Critter format, this is literally Legend of Blue Eyes, Metal Raiders, and the Yugi Kaiba starter decks. There are no mechanical chasers in this format. TP1 is not legal in this format. It's a very slow format, very skill-based, and I learned a lot, and he does a lot of talking, a lot more than I do. Sorry about that, but he's much more knowledgeable in this stuff than I am, and so I let him do his thing. I let him speak his mind on a lot of the gameplay and a lot of the analytics of the match. But yeah, over the next few videos we'll be playing different formats. We're gonna start off today with Critter format, and then we're gonna go Fiber format, Chaos format, Go format, Chimera Tech format, and Perfect Circle format. 6 different formats, 6 different videos. So yeah, follow along, stay tuned, and those will be uploaded in regular intervals. And let's go ahead and get started. We'll just start right at the top, go Critter.
Sounds good.
Alright, once you're done minimizing the stream, I will host.
Yep, stream is minimized.
Alright, I'm in unlimited unrated, obviously, and you were ready. You were ready
Just
for
join.
it.
Oh yeah, I was waiting. I was ready to pounce. I always type in "good luck, have fun" in the chat, even though I'm on stream with people, because I'm just
you 23 since I have fat fingers.
No worries. How do you pick rock paper scissors? Do you do it like on instinct, or do you roll a die, or?
I just pick one. I do not actually think about it at all.
Yeah, I'm just rolling a die.
That actually sounds like a good idea. I might start doing that.
Yeah, well, what I noticed was that people were like analyzing my videos and streams, and they're like, "Oh, you know, you go for this or this," and it made it kind of tricky to deal with stuff. This is an interesting hand. It's been a while since I played Critter, so this will be a bit interesting to think about and navigate. But I think the best play is probably just to do this and pass.
I have not played much Critter at all online. I definitely haven't played it recently, so I haven't played it on stream or anything. I built a paper one once, but nobody else around here built one, so I didn't end up playing anybody in person. And it was also with mechanical chasers, so that was before I realized that TP1 wasn't played.
Yeah, Mechanical Chaser definitely changes some things about the deck. Because, for instance, you know, turn 1 I set Muka Muka, because it has 1800 defense right now.
Yeah.
Which would wall up Lejin, but if Mechanical Chaser is the main beater, then that can beat over this and, you know, ruin my day. So, it definitely shifts the dynamic of the format a bit.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I need to take off choose zones. That's getting annoying.
Yeah, I always do that whenever it's like like whenever it's set to that setting. Like
Yeah.
it's just so much nicer just to let the game do the work for you. I'll set pass. It was fine.
Oh, we'd love to see it.
Oh, yep, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, it's always a. Let's see here.
Read is good.
I think we're gonna go this route.
Okay.
Hopefully it's
you
not
hit
a-
a witch.
Awesome.
So,
Give me just a
I will
second,
take
my
that.
wife.
and then grab
Hey,
a
what's
Sangan. I like Sangan.
Oh, you didn't grab it? Yeah, where's it at?
Oh, I just added to hand.
Okay.
Did it lag?
Oh, no. Sorry, my wife called me. Yeah, I'll grab
Oh.
it for you. All right, give me a second. Bye.
No worries.
All right. She is trapped in the bedroom right now, trying to put our daughter to sleep, and she left her phone out in the living room. She called me from her Apple Watch. So
You
21,
got a Muka as well.
21 over. Wait, hold on.
I guess
You
I
have,
should've-
wait, you have 6 in hand.
Oh, I do now. Yes,
That's a
right.
wash.
It's actually
I didn't count.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think of that either.
All
I
right.
completely forgot about that.
Okay, well. Metal Raiders is when my friend Justin and I, shout outs to Justin, started going to locals. Like, we played when LOB came out. Like, it was just him and I, though. We didn't know there were tournaments and stuff. I don't remember metagame back then because we were just new at it and we just had whatever. So I have no idea if like Muka Muka was actually played back in 2002.
I think, as far as I've heard, it was not. It and like Mass Sorcerer, like, of course, there's always going to be someone who like played a deck here or there.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, as far as I know, it wasn't really the most common thing. This is a bit tricky here.
I think where people were more about Legion and Neo the Magic Swordsman back then.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because, you know, as you say, it's like people played with what they had, and everyone got the starter decks, right? Like,
Right.
That's what got a lot of people into the game. So they had Neos, they had Legends, and Muga was a common, so it probably saw some play, but you probably didn't have the other things as much to, like, support it.
Right.
Like, having 3 Thunder Dragons is very good for Muka.
Yeah.
not sure if
See,
people would
Thunder
have
Dragon
that.
was a super short print common though. That was harder to pull
Yeah.
than a rare Muka Muka was.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, people might not have had that to support it, and the deck really does want Thunder Dragon here. So you're going up to 6 cards in hand next turn, so this your Muka will be 24. Okay, I think. Let's see, if I do that. Okay, I think I have a line of play. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Never mind. I'm just gonna switch this to attack and then set 1 and pass.
Alright, so we're even in cards now.
Yep. The sword of yours has been putting in work against me.
I don't know if I want to do that, but I might. You know what? Let's do it.
Oh, okay. I think that makes sense.
At worst, okay. I was gonna say it's either I was just pretending it was a Muka Muka or a Giant Soldier of Stone. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that makes sense to guess for what it would be. I'm gonna search out another Sandian because you can just get over Giant Soldier. So
yeah.
and I'll eat another 450.
Let's do this.
You got a full board there.
Right. The most
lot of
monsters
monsters.
any Metal Raiders player's ever seen. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That's all right. You can Dark Hole or Regeki at any time. So.
Yes, if I have that. Unfortunately, I'm not quite so lucky right now.
Timmy Turner's dad meme. This is where I Dark Hole if I had one.
Exactly. Yeah. That's perfect for this situation. Like there are 2 cards in my deck that can wipe your entire board. Can I please have them? But
All right, 21 over. It's the same
yep,
again.
I'm just gonna grab a witch.
Sounds good. Gonna hit in with the. We're gonna chip in.
Yep. And you got a back row for me as well. Well, the nice thing is, I don't think you have a. I don't think you have a Magician of Faith set there, because I feel like you would have flipped that up, grab back pod. So I'm hoping that's the case. I'm just gonna summon out a witch, if that's okay.
That's perfectly fine with me.
Okay, and then let's go to battle and try and hit into that man-eater bug.
You know, I think a nice 650 will do.
Yeah. You could have mirror forced that. I wouldn't blame you for mirror forcing the witch, you know.
I almost torrentialed it. I'm a time traveler.
Yeah. Yeah, if only TT was out. It's one of the big things that I think is a major adjustment for people in this format. Just like getting used to which cards are out and which cards aren't. Because like Heavy and Mirror Force are out, but like, you know, there aren't really any other battle traps. There aren't really any other ways to remove back row, so a bit tricky. That's fine, yeah. Oh, Witch of Your Own. Okay.
Yep, it was not Magician of Faith.
Yeah, I will take that 7, and then I'm gonna search out a Muka. Get that in rotation. I'll take the 11. Ooh, back row.
Ooh. It's real.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring out a Muka here.
You are indeed, and he's a big chunker at 27.
He is. Is he going to stick, or is he...
The summon's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's...
2,700.
2,700.
Yep. Yeah,
well, let's just try and beat over Legend. See if this connects, or if you got a Mirror Force back there.
I don't know about that. You know what? We're gonna go for it. 900.
Okay. I didn't expect to get that far. I will be honest. And I got a lot of cards in hand, so I'm just gonna go set pass. So this thing is down to a more reasonable number, at least 2,400.
It's so reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, if I contribute summon Skull would be reasonable. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Man.
Some people do play Summon Skull.
Dude, Reckless Greed would have been so funny in this format. Attack
Honestly, it would be
Muka,
cool
gain
if,
6.
Yeah. It'd be cool if they made Reckless Greed instead of Pot of Greed in the early days. Just see how that would have changed things, you know.
Right. Let's try that again. Hold on.
Yeah. The DB issues with getting it to work out right.
Miss.
Well, I mean, let's just keep the pressure on.
There we go. We'll make it official.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I was worried. You know, I didn't see anything in the chat.
Let's see here. Lajin is golden.
Okay, sounds good. And, I mean, let's go back into Witch first. Now we get you your search. Oh, a Muka of Your Own. It's a bit worrying for me. Let's attack in to your set. Okay, Sangyan. Okay, that's fine. And oh, Faith. I don't like seeing the Faith there. I will be honest, especially with that Pot of Greed engraved. That's a bit unfortunate for me.
It's lurking.
Yeah, hopefully you just won't draw into anything good, you know. Or I'd get Change of Heart, you know.
Could be literally anything.
1 and pass.
Could be literally anything.
Could be anything. It could be. Well, I want to put you on. Have to have something here.
Okay.
Mass Sorcerer.
Sounds good.
And let's get in here. I'll be good. I'll attack him with Muka.
No, Wabaku.
Yeah, Wabaku's pretty good. Yep, that is a-okay by me. And there's the Faith. Damn. Hit back that pot. Yeah, that's pretty good.
He's smiling.
Yeah, and that's a bit bad for me. Now you're gonna have a ton of cards in hand here. Yep, go for it. Get those draws. Yep, summon's okay.
7 in hand, so we're at 27 now.
Yep, so you can get over mine.
Gotta have Mirror Force.
I'll just use Waboku on it.
Waboku sounds good.
Yeah. Ooh, another back row of your own. So now I'm the one at 7 here.
Yes. How the
your back row could
turntables.
be, yeah. I don't know. Your back row could be a bit annoying. I'm a bit scared, so let's go for a heavy storm there. Oh, Judgment. Okay. Okay, I see. That is interesting. Let me think here. So I've got...
What scares me about that is that Heavy Storm is semi-limited in this format.
Yeah, so if I had another, I can use it, but I feel like that has to be a Mirror Force back there now. Like, I feel like you wouldn't do that if it wasn't a Mirror Force.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
I mean, yeah, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's got to be that. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to switch the Sword to Defense, and I'm going to activate Last Will.
Sounds good.
And now it's a hit in here. So Muka attack in to your Muka.
And that is a wash.
Oh, yes, these will crash, yeah. Okay, and Last Will is the good version of Last Will right now, so I can wait to bring out the other monster with it. So
can you do it in the battle phase?
Yes, you can do it in the battle phase. It's unrestricted. It's not like in GOAT where you have to do it immediately. I can do it battle phase, main phase 2, whenever. Did that change what you did there? Or...
I think in GOAT format you can do it any time except the battle phase. I think you can do it in any main phase, can't you?
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
I thought no matter when you if you activate it in main phase 1, you can do it later in main phase 1 or like main phase 2. I don't know that you can do it in battle phase. I don't remember.
The way I thought it worked in GOAT was that immediately when the monster is sent to grave, then the Last Will triggers and you have to bring something out.
I guess I don't remember.
I think it can occur in battle phase because I think you can like crash in and then you immediately bring something out off will.
Okay.
But generally people just use it in the main phase because they do like Rescue Cat into things and
yeah, Rescue Cat Last Will gets nuts. Yeah. You're still in battle and you gotta.
Yeah. So knowing that Last Will works that way, do you want to change?
No. You're good.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna attack in to the Faith then. And now I will use the Last Will effect to bring out another monster. And I'm going to bring out I got a couple options here. I kind of just want to bring out a Muka. Hitting for a ton of damage here. So that's going to be 2,400. The dome.
That's going to be I tricked you.
Okay, yep. So I knew there was a Mirror Force back there.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to bait it out somehow.
Not a surprise.
And now... Here's the thing. I know you've got your own Heavy Storm here. So that's the tricky part. But I'm just going to set 3 and pass back to you. I'm not afraid of Heavy. I don't think you have it.
Alright, well, I just drew it for turn, so...
Well... Oh, wait, that's not the right one to do. Well,
That's alright.
Ignore that.
Alright, I don't know.
I figured you knew that I had that there. Hey, you're setting everything as well.
We're setting a fort.
That's a decent one. Let's go with swords. Just see what you're working with there.
I mean, I just like what you did so much, so I wanted to put one out too.
I mean, if it works out, it works out. Yeah, I figured there was going to be something there. But yeah. Yeah, okay. That is going to be it for my turn.
All right, turn 1 of swords.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay, 1 on the swords. Let's see here. I'll just set one, set another, and pass back. I'm really not afraid of heavy. I don't think you're gonna. I don't think you're gonna heavy me.
Yeah, I don't feel like it.
Yeah. I could win my deck out too. Just riding off these swords, you know.
That's the thing. Those pot of greeds are putting me closer to death.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, Ryan? Ryan's in chat finally. About time. What's up, buddy?
Nice.
Shout out to Winning Cards. He's got a YouTube channel too. He's got far more subscribers than I do.
Oh, I'll subscribe to him. I always like to subscribe to friends of the channel and stuff like that. Let's see here. I'm going to go for a...
This is Ryan, this is slow Yu-Gi-Oh! This is slow crawl Yu-Gi-Oh! This is like half goat format as God intended.
Oh yeah. Ooh, this is actually an interesting decision for me.
All right.
I'm going to go for Cannon Soldier. Is that okay?
That is a really good card. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I think so. Muka would be at 1,200 here. I haven't seen Giant Soldier of Stone out of you. Also haven't seen kind of another Mouse Sword. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna get greedy and get punished for my greed. I'm gonna Change of Heart your Mass Sorcerer.
That is a really good card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Now I know Mirror Force is gone, so let's just get real greedy here.
I'm gonna
the flip summon of Stone. Okay.
I'm gonna trap hole it.
Yeah, I figured you'd probably trap hole this, but
I should have trap holed the Cannon Soldier, but I didn't. I didn't actually think about the Change of Heart, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, Chain of Heart's a crazy good card, so I think that you can definitely survive here as well if that set is something that saves you. But oh, let's go! Oh man, Cannon Soldier getting over Cannon Soldier, and then I'm also gonna Robin Goblin here.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Yep, so let's just do that one. You shuffled up, so...
Yep, you're good.
Yep. And I'll attack in again. And hit that one. And unfortunately, I'm mainly just doing that for information because this is the end of the game.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure you had your own. I didn't solemn the Change of Heart because I'm sure you had your own.
Yep, I did. So I actually had two. So
holy crap, you drew all of them. See, I wish I could draw all three of them in this format. It's like insanely good. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. All right, game one down.
Yep. If you had trap hold the cancel, I would have solemned that probably.
Yeah.
I would have figured, okay.
You definitely had game with double solemn there.
Yeah. Because I was like, well, okay, I've got one solemn for the remaining back row, and if you're solemning the Cannon Soldier, that means that I can get over the other monster you have. So, yeah. But, yeah, that was a good game.
That was.
I think we're on a similar deck. The Muka Muka deck.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, so the question is, how do you side for this deck? That's still an open question.
Yeah. I think we could probably go that route.
Yeah, siding in the old formats is tough. Because there's so many little nuances to how you do it, and everyone's playing a similar enough deck that there aren't really hard counters to things,
Right. All right, we'll go with the good old classic T set.
Yeah, it can't hurt. Let's just swords. Hopefully we hit a bug. Let's go.
That's
I can't. I mean that. The thing is that I had to do that kind of anyways because I'm just gonna Thunder Dragon here, And
slam it down.
then I'm gonna pass.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No, I thought the
Back to
Muka.
you.
I thought the Muka Muka was coming there.
I wish I would have slammed down that Muka Muka, but
Right?
unfortunately not.
Would punch me right in the noggin.
Yeah. Pretty good one. And let's just bring out a Lodge-In.
That is fair.
Okay. And let's hit in here. Okay, let's go.
Free value.
Yeah, free value indeed. And I'm just gonna pass back. You have to draw into heavy if you're gonna do that. So
Throwing a Fissure,
Fissure,
down.
that's a good card. Yeah. And Fissure's the premier removal in this format.
This is my second turn of swords.
Yes, yeah, your second. I always put the counter on after a turn elapses.
Yeah,
just to drive you that way. So
no, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
All right. We'll roll with it.
Oh, Swords of Your Own. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll be turn 2 if the counter will. There we go. And I'm at 7 cards in hand. I don't quite like being at such cards in hand, but I'll just set that. And back to you. It seems like we got quite a game on our hands here.
We do.
This will be the last turn on my swords.
Correct.
Yep, that's fine. Ooh, okay.
All right.
So
This is
probably
not
Stalin back there.
is not a Muka Muka game for me.
Yeah. I feel like that's definitely... There's got to be some Solemns back there. So I'm going to sit 2 and pass.
Oh, yes. Shout-outs to my friend John, who is mailing me 3 Mist Valley Falcons.
Ooh, for Falcon Punch?
Yeah.
Nice. Really fun deck. Also put in work at some Tengu tournaments in the past, so.
I do love me some Falcon Punch.
Yeah.
Alright. Smack the Witch.
And I'll grab a Sandgan.
Okay. Alright. I'll ask you after the match, but I'm going to ask you why grab... And it's probably just to keep the hand train going, honestly, for Muka, for potential Muka Muka. I was going to say, otherwise, like, what can you grab with Witch that Sangan can't grab besides, like, Lodge-In? Jirai-Gomo!
Yeah, Lodge-In's the big one. Thunder Dragon as well, if that was in the deck. But I generally don't like grabbing Thunder Dragon unless it's, like, my turn when I do it. Because whenever I grab Thunder Dragon, I know that I'm going to draw Thunder Dragon for turn. And then it'll just be, like, a wasted search.
No, that actually makes sense.
Yeah. Also, in this sort of situation, you know, I can't do anything while Swords is up here. So I'm just like, well, you know, if you don't bring out any more monsters, then I can just sort of... you know, basically I'm not hit each turn, so I'm just gonna keep these little guys coming. Or maybe it's not a Sangan, maybe it's something else that I drew. I'll never know. Well, you'll know next turn probably, but you know.
There's a good chance there is a Sangan right there. There's a good chance I'm gonna run into a Mirror Force here.
Ooh. Yeah, Cannon Soldier's okay.
But yep. I ain't afraid of no Mirror Force.
Yeah, well, maybe you should be.
I don't know.
Oh, 7 tools. Okay, 7 tools are pretty good here. What do you think about this? Let's do... This is a very greedy play on my part, but I'm going to do it.
Well, we're going to find out if it's worth it.
Yep, so you get your Solemn off. And, yeah, so that will go through. I don't have a last Solemn there, so my Sangan will indeed die, and I'm going to search out... What do I want to search out here? Probably a... Oh, you know what I'm going to search out? I'm going to search out a... Ooh, I've got a couple interesting options here. I'm just gonna search out another. I'm gonna search out the mask. Yeah,
all right, sounds good. And then I'm gonna try and get in for almost half your life.
Yep, that will go through. Yeah.
Sweet. And we'll set another one.
Okay, back to me. This is pretty good for me. I'm just gonna go for Dark Hole here.
Ooh, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. I'm mainly familiar with Ultimate, but they're all good. So
I'll take that.
try and
900.
get in here. Let's go. I get to draw, and main 2. I'm going to set 1 and back to you.
Ooh, he's smiling.
Oh, yep, that's fine. Yeah. Well, not fine, but it's like I'll let you do it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of you keep drawing cards.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Think about this. So if I do that, I think this makes sense. Let's go Muka.
That's a good card.
The 2100 attack point Muka.
Yep.
Change of heart. Now it's an 1800 attack point Muka.
Yeah, that's tricky.
Yeah. Change of heart coming down at the very end of each game here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm gonna solemn your solemn though. Let's see the 7 tools.
Oh, I'm not that good at this game.
Yeah, that'd be cracked if you had 7 tools as well. I like that one though. That's pretty good.
That is really good. Yep.
I'm gonna grab back the game card.
Okay.
Yeah. And now let's try and hit in for game if I can. Yeah, I figured you had Woboku back there.
I hate this card.
Yeah. Didn't really have any other way to do anything with that. I'm just gonna pass it back to you. And yeah, get 2100 on the Muka. Hopefully that's good enough.
All right, well, back's against the wall, so
oh, yeah, that's pretty good. There you go.
We get. I mean, I think you're gonna stop this. Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Woboku as well.
I should have attacked with Muka instead of Magician of Faith.
And you can take that back and just do it here if you want to.
I still have Gore's PSD from the future.
Yeah, that's a big adjustment for these formats.
Mm-hmm.
Just getting used to what's around, what's not around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's see. Woboku is the main thing that I'm worried about here. So let's just go for. Let's just go. Let's activate Last Will just in case.
Mm-hmm.
And then attack over this. Okay, it is Woboku. Yeah, so it's a bit of a wasted will here.
It's all right. It's a 1-for-1 trade on my Wabaku.
That's true, and I can still do this.
Yeah, you're still
bring
good.
out another guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna bring out the. Probably just Sangan. I'm just gonna bring out Sangan, and then Austin Graves. I don't need to worry about that, so I'm just gonna pass back. If you draw like Raigeki, I'm only taking the 300 hit, so it's not the worst. Okay. I do think this is probably the end of the game though, because
yeah, that's it.
Monster. So, yeah, I mean there wasn't really anything you could do there.
No, I didn't. I didn't draw enough monsters that game. I drew so many spell and traps, and I was just Yeah,
I also started that way, but then I was able to get and that's another thing with Witch and Sangan. The thing about Critter is sometimes the games are very determinative on who draws the Witch and the Sangan. And if one player does and the other player doesn't, it gets pretty crazy pretty quick because having a constant stream of monsters is very good.
Yeah, when you got back when you got back Change of Heart, I think you were already sitting pretty good with those. And you looks like you already had another Swords. I was like...
Yeah.
I was almost expecting you to get back Swords, but as soon as you didn't get back Swords, I was like, you've already got enough to hold off. You weren't worried about that one.
Exactly, yeah. Like, I had the Boku set, and then I had Swords in hand as well. But I was debating it. I was like, oh, what if I get back Swords here, and then I've got 2 Swords? But then I was like, well, you know, you probably still have Heavy in the deck somewhere, and Change of Heart just lets me get aggressive, and I'm kind of in a point where I can't afford to just be defensive all the time, because I need to just kill you before you can kill me. I was very afraid of a monster reborn into, like, Cannon Soldier, tripping your board and just killing me.
Right.
But yeah, once I was able to get rid of the last couple back row, I was able to just be confident in, like, going for these pushes, and yeah. But I love Crit Form. I think it's very, very fun, very, very back and forth and grindy. And yeah, so this was really fun to play.
Yes, this one was really fun. This is one that I was expecting to lose. I'm not as familiar with it.
Yeah.
I know you've played it more than I have, in general.